Afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Today is Monday, April 28th, and we've had a wild few days in the chat room, going back Thursday, Friday, and today. So we want to do some recaps on the option plays that we've been playing. Members, there is 5 or 6 new stocks to take a look at that will definitely be very rewarding, as they always are. So if you're not a member, just to let everybody know, you have until Saturday, and then our price goes up to $750 for a lifetime membership, $750. Right now it's $500. Chat room's filling up. Place is getting busy. We are also creating a new app for Milestone Capital Growth Portfolio, which will also be able to access the new chat room that we're installing this evening. So look forward to all the changes that are coming. You asked for it and we're delivering. So as we grow, we will definitely make sure we have the tools in place to take care of our member base. Okay, without further ado, Apple has, on the earnings and stuff, nice. Everything has just been doing fantastic. And as we said, going along with this is going to be great dividend, buybacks, the whole 9 yards. There's nothing broken about Apple. We'll talk about that on the monthly in just a second. But as you can see, huge move today, up $22 or 4%, and we'll be going higher now that we broke this here. They had a nice little gap at 700. If you saw some of my older videos, it's right here. It's a cute little gap, and I said we were going to fill that after we consolidated for quite some time. And now we're running back up and riding that 200-day is always support, and just going for it now. This would be our only resistance, and that's why we're sitting here right now. After that, we're going to go all the way up here to $651. So the calls are working out fantastic so far, and I expect it to continue. So we will manage that in the live chat room on a daily basis. So let's take a look at a monthly real quick. As you can see, Apple, after this 50-day hangout, it moved up. Excuse me. Moved up to the upside and has done very well. Held the middle Bollinger Band as your support for this drop, this drop, this drop, this drop, and this drop. So, and now it's just a bull mode to the upside. Get a little bit of resistance coming into the same place, top of these candles. And then after that, we're going to have the triple top here at 700. I do not see why not 700 is before the split comes into play. So keep an eye on Apple for continuation, and we're making some big money with that one. Netflix is a monster, absolute monster. So we said to grab calls today. We've been riding this down since, let's get this back on. All right, this is on the daily. Let's pull this out a little bit. After this gap here, we said let's grab some puts right here for about a month out, and lo and behold, it definitely came down and has done what it said it was going to. We said it was going to do. After filling this gap, we said it was going to come down and fill this gap. It filled this gap, popped up, and then was broken again. So we're riding this to the downside. We do not see this going up for a long time. I think it's going to hit the middle Bollinger Band and resume down. We have a 180 target on this one, 178 target for this big gap fill here. Which should take place in a few months. If you want to take a look at the monthly on that, we'll do that real quick. And we'll go from there. Okay, as you can see right now, it's coming down on the monthly and continuously coming down, which is fine. I mean, this thing has had a fantastic move. It just needs a little bit of a break. You can have the middle Bollinger Band come into support at 276 in the near future. Look for a bounce off of that, and then definitely a move to the downside. So keep an eye on this one. It's probably going to come down, hit this 50-day moving average, close this gap, and then consolidate before it moves up to the upside. So it is on the monthly. It's still at 66, so there's plenty of room to go down. But you're going to get these daily bounces, and that's how you want to manage it during the in live chat, so you can really make some money on this. These swings from this double top down, we're just making huge money in the chat room because we're managing the trade properly on a daily and a weekly basis and a monthly basis. So as you can see, you have a nice hammer in place right here, and it moved up. Okay, you have a nice hammer in place right now here, and I think we're going to get a nice shot to the upside. I'm not sure if it's going to come up this high to where the 200-day moving average is, but if it does, that would be fantastic because we're already in it. All right, Relative strength index is at 43, so we have plenty of room for the upside on that one. Let's look at PCLN because that was probably our biggest winner, and we really made some nice bank off of this one. And we got into calls right at the 200-day moving average, started collecting at 1109. The call from the top was for it to come down and come to 1109. Okay, so and it did. It was a fantastic move to the downside. Really appreciate this move. It was very lucrative. Some options over 2,000%. Members have just cleaned house. All right, but what I'm looking at longer term for this, depending on the earnings, all right, I know we're going to get a bounce here, and it'll probably come up to maybe 1,200. Okay, the potential is there for 1,200, but earnings are coming up also. If they miss, all right, I'm expecting this gap to be filled in the next couple of months at 859. All right. No, I'm not crazy. Join us every day, and I can show you examples on a daily basis. So, but that's my target. That's our target in a few months if there's a miss here. But expect, we're riding the upside right now. Nice hammer in place. We're going to catch this bounce and make money. I mean, we're already up probably 100 to 150% to the upside after we made, anywhere from 500 to 3,000% on the downside. So we'll manage this in the chat room on a daily basis. And remember, you can also get that on your iPhone, iPod, iPad, and Android very shortly also. So you don't have to, sit in the room. And you can catch it. All right, let's look at Google. Since earnings, we've said the same thing. Just keep riding it down, and it's broken. It's just, whoops, let me get Google, wrong one here. I did this last time too. All right, Google, riding it down. It did hit the 200-day moving average, which was a reverse trade for now for a nice upside pop. Probably going to catch this trend line and then resume down. So Google has a nice gap to fill, and I do expect it to fill at 453. So we have to pay attention to that. We are oversold on the daily right now. But if you look at the monthly, which I guess I'll do real quick. If you look at the monthly here, you can see it's broken. So with this break here, you're just going to ride to the downside and just play any pop that's in place. Pops are easy, they're fun, and they happen for a 3-day swing, but manage it off of the weekly. So go there. We'll teach you all that. Join us in live chat every single day. You'll be glad you did. So we had 3 members sign up over the weekend, and all 3 have made their initial investment back. Imagine that. Now they have a lifetime membership for free. So ask any member if things are going their way. Facebook came down, closed the gap. See? We closed the gap. So we were shorting from up here, came down. Now it consolidated, doing a little bit of hanging around right here. And unfortunately, with their massive earnings, they're still getting punished, which is not very nice. They could be taken to the woodshed down here at the 200-day moving average, which is at 52.14, and we hope that holds. Let's take a look at a weekly on this so you can get a better view. Granted, we're just starting the week here. And it's only day 1, but last week it closed. You had the nice pop here, had resistance at these other 2 candles, these other 2 wicks here, and then dropped down, came down, and here's where we are right now, and it's looking pretty ugly. Hopefully we'll get a little recovery out of this in the short term. If not, expect the 50-day moving average to come into place on a weekly basis, which is at 43, but you have the 200-day on the daily to watch out for. Also, taking a look at the monthly, you'll see what's a little bit uglier. It's really not looking good here on the monthly basis, but it's not broken. It's not completely broken. So the uptrend was broken. And right now we're coming down and just consolidating. But you have your middle Bollinger Band. You're still in an uptrend. 42 should be your support. You're at 70 for the relative strength index on the monthly. And we'll see what happens from there. So that's about it. We're managing this stuff on a daily basis. The options are very, very lucrative, calling these things to the dollar. So it's very easy to get in and out. We manage, what strikes and everything else that should be the most lucrative. All right. Well, this is Matt over MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Join us. It's a fantastic time. You have till Saturday, and the price increases. So we'll see you over there. Have a great day trading, everyone, tomorrow.